Good morning. I just spent the morning finishing the short side, my last short side of braces. I think all of them are perfect. This has taken me quite a long time, mostly because I am being very meticulous with every single brace, because I'm nervous about making any little bit of mistake. So I'm hoping that you know, being so meticulous with the foundation can just make everything else from here on out smooth. But we know that's really never the case.
What you are looking at is the start of my foundation for my 1,200 square foot straw bale home that I will be building myself.
Look at me.
Like these never had.
I don't know what I'm doing. Sick. Great. You gotta move though. You can move over here. Great. This is going great so far. It's going great. Wow, this first one looks freaking awesome.
I recently excavated all of my footers and then created the braces for the exterior of my framing. So the next step, which I am learning each next step as I go, is to place the framing that will be on the exterior portion of my 4-inch slab.
Perfect. Okay, that's great.
Face to trust my head. I think I lost my mind.
Originally, I wanted to get my foundation poured this fall. But when you are learning everything for the first time and then doing it for the first time,
I'm really grateful right now that my house is only 1,200 square feet and a perfect rectangle.
I mean, it is quite the undertaking, and time isn't really on my side right now.
She was with me. As you sat up before too long, I'm pitching pennies to the day I died. Could you spare $1 for a
That's
stand-up?
perfect.
Yes, I'm sure that would be alright. My mind all the time. You're always on my mind. Till you're free.
One of the ways that I'm getting through some of the challenge of building a house is that I am taking one step at a time. I am doing one project and only focusing on that one project at a time.
95. Okay.
And this does get tricky because there are decisions I need to make, 5, 10, 15 steps ahead of time. But if I don't have to, then I am not making any more decisions than I need to.
My baby.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Oh my gosh. That is perfect. Holy shit. Amazing. Oh my god. Ah, that's perfect. Oh my god, it is perfect. I did so good. Oh. Okay, this is pretty crazy. Hi, Akela. Pretty wild, but my foundation is framed. Wow, that was perfect timing. What are you doing? Do you like it? Oh my gosh, hi. Hi. The foundation is framed. This means I can move on to plumbing. And we can go get plumbing supplies tomorrow. What do you think about that? Yeah. Oh, that sounds so fun. This took me a really long time. Like everything else that I do, but it is almost perfect. There are a few little things that I want to adjust. Like this corner over here just got off a little bit from when I screwed into the end. I think it's great. And I'm tired. Akela, she's always walking over those strings. Ooh-wee. Oh, that feels so good. How do we want to do it? Wait, what?
Gotcha!
What the hell?
It's just a series of these small, tiny tarps.
Hi! Hi, Akela. Oh my goodness, Akela. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? Akela. Oh my god, she's so funny.
Alright, I lost mine.
Last week, my straw bales were delivered, all 300 of them. And what I love most about building the majority of my house with straw is that this is a byproduct and it is all local.
More?
Making this quite an environmentally friendly material to build with.
Once my foundation is poured, I can use my stakes, stake them into the ground, and then tie this to those. But for now, we're just going to use what we have. Can it go any farther? Oh shit! Okay. Let's go get the other one for the other side. It's supposed to snow tomorrow, so the bales are now covered. I am finding myself just incredibly exhausted, and I've been thinking a lot about patterns lately, and even just the simple patterns in my day-to-day. And one of my patterns is to put a lot on myself, and part of that comes from not wanting ever to be a burden on other people. And I do want to take a moment and give a huge thank you to BetterHelp for supporting my channel and for sponsoring this video. But all of that really showed up in a recent therapy session where I was struggling through something, and I had given myself a time frame before I could call a friend. And my therapist was like, Linnea, it is okay for you to depend on people. It's okay for you to be struggling and to call your friend. It's like you're growing through it instead of just getting through it, you know, when you bring people into your internal world. Of course, I love tackling projects on my own. I love being the one to problem solve and to like stand back and look at what I've accomplished. But sometimes I do just hit a point of such exhaustion or confusion. And it's in those moments that I give myself full permission to reach out to somebody that I love. I really love that my therapist has a beautiful way of challenging my patterns and challenging my perspectives, and helps provide me with tools and ways of thinking about things that I just don't think I ever would have come to alone. All of that really goes hand in hand, you know, asking for love and support and help. And that comes through me going to therapy too, is asking my therapist for love and support and help, and allowing her to challenge and facilitate my growth too. And that is why I just root for people to find the right kind of support in their life. And BetterHelp can make the process of finding that support really easy. They'll connect you with a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and help you work through whatever is keeping you stuck. You just fill out a short questionnaire, you get matched within a couple of days, and then if it's not the right fit, you can switch therapists at any time no extra cost. Also, BetterHelp supports HSA and FSA cards, which makes it easier for you to prioritize your mental health. So if you have considered trying therapy or just want to show up for yourself in a different way, you can visit the link in the description below or go to betterhelp.com/Linnea and get 10% off of your first month of therapy. I have to make another run into town. This week, I think I've gone into town every single day, and I think that's some of what is contributing to how exhausted I feel. Right now, there's so many things that I need to take care of that I'm not really sure where to start, and that's hard. It feels hard. Whoa, that's overwhelming. I have this schematic and then I'm searching other diagrams as well. This 4-0.
The electrical system for my studio is something that I continue to work on and then get stuck with. So I'll give myself an hour or two between other projects just to sit and think and look at my schematics and watch YouTube videos and look up diagrams. There's often a lot of frustration for me that comes with electrical because it is just so niche. And it is just another project on top of all of the other ones that is about 40% done.
Okay, so I'm gonna have this. Okay.
Into the start, pieces to parts, beats to a drum, perfect by design.
What I cut. Okay. So these two. That's good. That is so much harder than I think it should be. Okay. This one. I've been working on this for over an hour. I feel as though I've gotten nowhere, but I have pieced together, I guess, a few more things. But I have a lot of questions, and electrical is something that I'm not willing to just throw together and see what happens. This is pretty typical for me to get to the point with electrical systems that I need to talk to somebody about it. And every time that this happens, I book a one-on-one consultation with my friend Eric. Him and his wife are engineers who van life, and that's like their tag. And they have an amazing website, and they've built incredible vans, and they're just like really, really knowledgeable. Not only does he really know what he's talking about, but he's really good at putting it in simple terms and explaining things to me in a way that I can understand it. So tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I have a meeting with Eric, and hopefully that can unstick me a little bit from where I am right now. I also need lugs for my 2-aught wires. I don't even know if my septic is 10 feet. See, my brain just totally swapped up on me. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to accept that this week is going to be like half the day, every day we'll be running errands and getting more stuff that I don't have.
My eyes and tell me every I believe, oh I believe the kind on a summer.
I have a few holes from when I put my tin up here from last year. I was doing this about this time last year. And since I'm wanting my solar panels up, I feel like some of these holes I won't be able to access later. Probably should have done this like a year ago.
He just grinned and shake a load off Fanny, and I do believe it's time to my eyes. People go just where they will.
I wonder if I should get 2 more solar panels.
Now Paul is a real estate novelist.
think about, because there's a lot to it. You can miss things if you're not careful. So we'll start here where the water line and the sewer line comes out. So I've got a 4-inch PVC drain line coming out with, to the left of that, you see a 1-inch PEX.
I've just spent a few hours this morning watching YouTube videos, and I made a little very rough drawing just to start understanding placement, jotting down some code requirements. I have a list of questions for James. I have a list of materials that I've started of just like basic things. I need to still kind of calculate the actual like plumbing materials that I'll need. But I can't do that until I know that my layout's okay. And then just a few notes like about what the slope, like how to achieve the right slope into my septic, the correct diameter of drain pipes that I need. For example, like my septic, going into my septic is a 4-inch schedule 40, but you can do 1.5 inches, I believe, to sinks. I will say right now I'm confused and I'm overwhelmed, and this is very much a part of every single new thing that I'm doing. I am going to run over to James and Doreen's and ask some questions, and I need to go to town. It's already, yeah. All right, I feel like I am on a scavenger hunt. So I just hung out with James and Doreen for a little while and talked plumbing and asked some questions, and it was helpful, but I think that we're doing things just slightly differently. So James mentioned that he has a friend. His friend's name is Casey, and Casey just plumbed his own house that he's building and just went through an inspection. So right now I'm following a pin of where Casey is at the moment. He'll be there for the next few hours, so I have about a 25-minute drive to go find this man named Casey. And I guess I'll report back with how this goes.
After many wrong turns and a really long afternoon, I did find Casey. And I was so pleasantly surprised to find a man who was easy to laugh and so kind and really willing and wanting to share the information that he knew. I don't know how this happens in my life, but I am always just in awe at the incredible people that I end up connecting with, Casey being one of them.
We are protected.
This type of exhaustion feels really deep. This lifestyle, already living in a van and off-grid, requires a lot of work. And learning how to build a house on top of it simply creates an opportunity where tiredness can seep in quite quickly. But this is really different than physical exhaustion, which I prefer, actually. But what I know I really need, and what others are telling me that I need, is a break. And the best way for me to clear the energy out of my mind and kind of my soul is to shift over to focusing on something really physical and fun and playful, because that balance is what keeps me going.
Can't change my up to down. Can't tell me not to sorrow. My world is ever changing, wondering's what it's all about. My light is never fading, I keep shining, counting clouds. Break the boundaries. Oh, baby, shoot the canvas bell, break the boundaries. Go, baby, go, baby. You gotta go,
Okay, this is, I think, my 5th ride down the bunny slope, and Noah's in front of me right here, and I'm like slowly getting the hang of it, and it's so beautiful. I mean, in a winter wonderland. It's amazing. I'm having the most fun, and wave! Also, it's the most beautiful opening day. It's so sunny. I've taken off my outer layer.
Like a pro. Oh, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I'll probably wipe out trying to do this. I did it! Watch this one, though. It's so sick.
Yeah. Now she's like leaning forward now instead of putting her weight backwards.
Oh shit! Oh! Ready for this? Fuck! Nice! Woo! That was good! I'm getting that turn! Oh! What? Yeah! This is my first time off the bunny hill.
Mine too, with the snowboard.
of, what are these called? Oh my god. Maybe like this!
Are we lovers?
Oh my god, I'm losing my brain. I'm losing my mind.
I'm so nervous about falling.
I don't know, I can't see shit. Between the glare and having my sunglasses on. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. They have to be perfect. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my mind.
Linnea, I hope when you watch this, you're just dying laughing.